Hey Sagittarius, I hope you're all doing amazing. My name is Sarah and this is my channel, Serendipity Astrology. I'm doing a general tarot card reading for April 2022. Wow. Oh my God, it is a powerful time right now, especially in April. You guys have a lot going on. Oh my God, you have a ton going on. The whole bottom half of your chart is lit up right now. You know, your second house, your third house, your fourth house, your fifth house, and your sixth house. So, like, that's your value. That's, like, how you make money. A lot of you might be, like, learning something new. You might be teaching. Some of you might be getting a new car right now. The Pisces is lit up as well. And, that's your fourth house. So that has a lot to do with your home, and a lot of you might be expanding your home. You might be like adding on to your home. There might be having children. Your first house, there's going to be a new moon. That's the house of Aries. Well, the sign of Aries, and that's your fourth house. So that has a lot to do with children. Or your fifth house, I'm sorry. That has a lot to do with children. That has a lot to do with fun. I feel like there's going to be healing to how you guys enjoy yourselves and have fun again. I feel like there is, because there's going to be Chiron. There's going to be Mercury, the sun, and the moon there on the 1st of April. And they're all conjunct. So, oh my God. There's so much going on, and I really feel like there's been a focus on your health for a while now, especially with Uranus and the North Node in Taurus. So, yeah, you guys got a lot going on. So I'm going to be doing 2 cards for each row as usual. Well, a little different. 2 cards for each row. Past, present, future. I'm going to be clarifying with multiple oracle decks, and I'm going to be pulling more clarifiers from the Rider-Waite. The High Priestess. The 7 of Cups. Sorry, let me just move these around. 2 of Swords. The Page of Cups. The Ace of Pentacles. Let me move these over just a little bit. And the 5 of Pentacles. All right, so this first row, which represents the past, we have the High Priestess followed by the 7 of Cups. I feel like a lot of you have felt a little cloudy in your decision-making in the last couple months. You know what? I feel like there's, like, some things just haven't been coming through for you, and you've kind of had to push through that. You've been seeing a lot of different things, a lot of different ways that you can go down. Like a lot of different paths that you can follow, but a lot of them just don't feel right. And the one that feels the best really there hasn't been a lot of movement. It's just been kind of a little bit stagnant. With this High Priestess card, I'm feeling a lot of you have just kind of had to go with your intuition and like kind of follow your feelings and just kind of let go of the outcome a little bit. This moon, for some reason, is telling me that this has something to do with the Pisces energy and like Jupiter and Neptune being there, and there's kind of an unknown element to things that you just kind of have to go with, unfortunately, and that might not be something that you're super comfortable with, but it's something that you've needed to do, unfortunately, but it's helping you grow, and there's a certain amount of patience that you grow from, like, just kind of having to, like, go based off of faith. This is about your faith in what you're doing. And, like, what it can, I feel like a lot of it's just how you're seeing it. Like, maybe the way you're seeing something is what's blocking it up. Like, kind of making it slower moving. Like, you want to have control over, like, where you're going, what you're doing, how things are moving, but that's not really possible right now. or it wasn't possible at the time. I'm pulling you a Spirit Animal Oracle card. Hold on. All right. Let's see. Sandpiper Spirit, be playful. Yeah, you have to kind of lighten up at this time, or at that time. You kind of just had to find a way to just be okay with stuff and just kind of go with the flow of things. Pisces is a lot about going with the flow and just seeing where things take you. I'm also going to be pulling you a Gateway of Light Activation Oracle card. These cards are enormous. My God. See? They're beautiful, though. Arcturian light codes, evolutionary downloads, recalling power, future thinking. Yeah, you just kind of gotta... It's like you know where you're going, and it feels like you've been there before, but this is something completely new for you. But it all has to come through in a different way. And with this High Priestess card and this Light Codes card, I do feel like you're getting downloads. Maybe you're getting certain ideas. You might have been writing some ideas down that you had during this time, just well as just a time of inactivity. But it was expanding, like, your thoughts, your feelings, and your ideas. Like, you've been coming up with some new ideas for new things that you want to do. Just be careful of the motivation behind those things. That can put a stopper in a lot of things. The King of Swords. That's telling me that you had to be careful with your words. I feel like you were creating a lot more than you really understood at the time. And maybe someone brought that up to you, that you had to kind of watch your words or be careful of what you were saying because you were creating more than you knew. Also, the Nine of Swords. I feel like a lot of you have had some sleepless nights. You've been up thinking a lot, like you just had a lot going on. Like a lot of restless energy. I can feel like the restless energy that you've had to go through with this, which I totally understand. Like times of inactivity and when things are slow, that can make the mind turn and like churn and bubble. And that can be an uncomfortable place when nothing feels like it's moving. All right, so we're going to move on to this row, which is the present. So we have the Two of Swords followed by the Page of Cups. This Two of Swords, there's new horizons that are coming in for you. There are new things. You just can't see them. I feel like there's a lot going on in the background at this time that you really can't see, that you really don't know is happening. You might have your guard up a little bit. I feel like this is a little bit of a guarded energy, but I feel like you're going to let that go and have more of a trust in the way things are moving, the way things are flowing. Like I can see that water in the background. It's reminding me of going with the flow. Same with the Page of Cups here. You know, there's water in the background that's very flowy, and it doesn't look like crazy choppy or anything. It just reminds me that you need to kind of stay in the flow of things and just kind of let go of the outer circumstances that you have no control over and just focus on the, like, having fun. Like that fish in that cup is reminding me of, you know, just being playful, having fun. And having fun at this time, I think, is going to open up a lot of things for you because it's going to take your focus off of what you've been staring at so, like so much, like wanting it to come through. It's just, it wants to come through for you too. It's just, you know, how intently you're staring at it. It's like a watch pot can never boil. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, you have the Grasshopper Spirit. Take a leap of faith. This is a leap of faith for you. This is a new time for you. Usually you're going through things with eyes wide open, like you're jumping into things head first, but I feel like instead, like this has a lot to do with your faith and what's happening in the background. I really do. I think it has a lot to do with that. I'm going to pull you a Moonology Oracle card for this reading as well. one just popped out. You have the void off course moon. Nothing will come of this situation. Yeah, I feel like, again, if you're staring at everything and trying to force things to happen, nothing is going to come of things. You know, you have to kind of back off and just have faith in what's going on for you. And just kind of let it happen. And have an understanding and like it's like an inner guidance system, inner balance on things. The Two of Swords can also speak of balance and like trying to find that inner harmony so it can radiate outwards, especially. You have the Queen of Swords as well on this card. You know, cutting out what no longer serves you. For some of you, I feel like that's a career or a job or just like a place of work that you've been at for some time now. I feel like a lot of you are going to be stepping away from that just because it doesn't feel like it's in tune or in alignment with you anymore. It's not something that you value. I feel like a lot of you have been working on stuff in the background. You also have the Nine of Cups. I feel like these cups are stacked up with like a certain level of belief that you have in yourself, like, and it's like self-trust. And I think you're taking that self-trust forward and you're really moving towards something that has, like, it's something that you really truly want, but it's still something that's kind of kept you up at night that hasn't been just working out for you. But it's still something that you value, something that is really important to you. And you're not really willing to give up on it. This final row, which represents the possible future, we have the Ace of Pentacles, followed by the Five of Pentacles. This Ace of Pentacles, again, feels like you're going towards a new, it's like a new business venture, a new journey. Some of you might be like going the route of entrepreneur, going out on your own. Like you're taking a risk where you may never have taken a risk before, but it's going in line with what you've been really felt compelled to keep doing. It isn't what like some of you may have had to do like during this time of things really not like carrying over into success. It's like you've been doing two things at once for some reason. That's what I feel like. You also have the Five of Pentacles. I feel like you teeter between feeling like you're out in the cold and that nothing's happening for you and that you're moving towards this like great, wonderful opening up and journey. I'm going to pull you another spirit animal oracle card. I feel like you're walking away from this energy and you're walking down this path and through this, like, what is it? Like a trellis or a gazebo or whatever. Just to a new place. You got two cards. Wow. You got the Koala Spirit. Spirit has a plan. And the Hawk Spirit. Let Spirit be your guide. A lot of your reading talks about surrendering. Really, you know, surrendering yourself to the divine and letting things flow for you and not spending so much time in worry and doubt as you do in like playfulness and just your passion. You know, maybe the universe just wants to make sure that, you know, you really want what you say you want and that you're willing to keep going even if it doesn't look like it's working out. You know, it's like that, having that faith. Again, like I said, Pisces, it's all about faith. You got Jupiter and Neptune there. So I feel like there's a certain level of faith that you have to put in and just kind of relax and have some fun. Because Spirit always does have a plan and it's always trying to get you where you want to be anyways. It's just if you try to have too much control over it, it really can't put the path in front of you because you're so fixated on how it needs to be. So you kind of have to let go. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm hearing. You have the Akashic Stargate, aligned with purpose, crossroads, no wrong path. Yeah, there is no wrong path. You are at a crossroads, but it's a crossroads of faith. And you are aligned with your purpose. That's why you're not willing to let go of it. Okay? Like, you know where you want to be. You know what you want to do. The star. That's your wish. That's your dream come true. That's what you've been hoping for. And that's you not giving up on, like, where you believe you should be, and knowing that things are going to work out for you in the background. Like, they're going to happen for you. Like, you'll get that wish. Like the star card, you're wishing on a star. The Eight of Wands. I feel like towards the end of the month, maybe in like May or June, you're going to be getting some communication about this. Things might be speeding up for you. And I feel like things are going to start opening up for you. Once things start moving more into the 5th house, you know, I have that feeling for you guys. All right. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you have an amazing month, and I will see you all again soon, okay? Bye.